Alexander the Great, the man who conquered the world. Alexander the Great is one of the most legendary figures in history. He was a military genius, a fearless leader, and a man who changed the world forever. But who was he? How did he rise to power? And what made him so successful? In this video, we'll explore the life, conquests, and legacy of Alexander the Great. Early life and education. Alexander was born in 356 BC in the Kingdom of Macedonia. His father, King Philip II, was a powerful ruler who transformed Macedonia into a military powerhouse. But Alexander was not just a prince. He was a student of one of history's greatest philosophers, Aristotle. Under Aristotle's guidance, Alexander learned philosophy, science, politics, and military strategy. This education would shape him into a leader like no other. Becoming king. In 336 BC, when Alexander was just 20 years old, his father, Philip II, was assassinated. Without hesitation, Alexander took the throne. But his rule was immediately challenged by rebellions and political enemies. However, Alexander crushed his opposition with speed and strength, proving that he was not just his father's son. He was a warrior in his own right. The conquest of Persia. Alexander's dream was bigger than ruling Macedonia. He wanted to conquer the mighty Persian Empire. In 334 BC, he led an army of 40,000 soldiers across the Hellespont into Asia. His first major victory came at the Battle of Granicus, followed by his famous victory at the Battle of Issus, where he defeated the Persian king Darius III. Darius tried to negotiate peace, offering Alexander wealth and territory. But Alexander wanted it all. He pushed forward, eventually capturing the Persian capital, Persepolis, and burning it to the ground as a symbol of his dominance. Alexander in Egypt. In 332 BC, Alexander marched into Egypt, where he was welcomed as a liberator. The Egyptians, who were under Persian rule, saw him as a hero. He founded the city of Alexandria, which would later become one of the greatest cultural and economic centers of the ancient world. While in Egypt, Alexander visited the Oracle of Siwa, where he was declared the son of Zeus, further strengthening his divine status. The invasion of India. After conquering Persia, Alexander set his sights on India. In 326 BC, he crossed the Indus River and faced King Porus at the Battle of Hydaspes. Despite Porus's use of war elephants, Alexander's tactics led him to victory. However, his soldiers, exhausted after years of constant warfare, refused to go any further. Alexander was forced to turn back. Death and mystery. In 323 BC, Alexander returned to Babylon. But at the age of just 32, he fell seriously ill and died under mysterious circumstances. Some believe he was poisoned, while others suggest he died of malaria or typhoid fever. His empire, the largest the world had ever seen, was left without a clear successor, leading to its division among his generals. Alexander the Great's influence lasted long after his death. His conquests spread Greek culture across Asia, creating the Hellenistic world. Cities he founded, like Alexandria, became centers of knowledge and trade. His military strategies are still studied today. And most importantly, his name lives on as one of the greatest conquerors in history. Would you have followed Alexander on his journey? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more historical content.